Have you heard of shadow work? Have you ever done any shadow work? What do you know about it? So I'm here to give you a little idea of what shadow work is and how I use it in my life. I'm not an expert on it. I do it for myself. I've been doing it a long time, but I do it for myself, okay? There are many different ways to do it. Please Google and see whatever way suits you best. That's the one you should follow, okay? But this is for beginners, okay? For me, shadow work is all about bringing out those hidden parts of yourself, okay? What are you hiding? Either from yourself, which you've buried and you don't realize it's part of you or part of your character. Are you hiding that? Are you denying it? Are you totally just pretending it doesn't exist? Are you afraid to look at it? Well, that's what shadow work is all about, okay? It's embracing that hidden part of yourself, and it is healing. So it is healing work to heal all those traits that you have within yourself that you kind of feel you don't know where they came from, or you don't know why you feel that way, or what the hell, It could be many different things, right? So yeah, so let's start with looking at, I'll give you an example, okay? I do it by journaling. So that's how I do my shadow work. I journal my way through it. So you can do just little short stories. You can do sentences. You can do a big long story about this certain trait that you're carrying around with you or idea that you have, and try to figure it out, okay? So I believe shadow work helps you to find those hidden parts of yourself and be able to deal with them and deal about where they came from. So I use a journal like this, and just let me see if I can. Okay, so anyway, it doesn't matter. So just a journal like this, anything at all, right? Maybe on the top of your page, you're going to put the date and, how you were feeling when you started this, okay? So that would be a very good idea. So then you want to put down the trait that you're feeling or the feeling that you're uncomfortable with, whatever it is, okay? So maybe you're jealous, okay? Where is that coming from? That part of me I really don't like, or that part of me I don't understand. I need to figure this out, okay? So then what I do is I like to make columns, okay? So I write down the person that it involves, okay? I write down, when is the first time I felt jealous? How old was I? So maybe I was a child. Maybe I was jealous of my sister or my brother. Maybe I was a teenager. Maybe I was a young adult. Maybe I was an older adult or middle age, right? Whatever it may be, right? And then I write down what happened, right? So why am I feeling that way? What made me jealous, okay? And then you can start analyzing that information, and you can analyze it and figure out, why am I feeling that way? What good is this doing me? How can I change it, right? So then you look at the situation and you can decide, is this how I want to feel? Why am I feeling this? Maybe I'm feeling jealous because I'm insecure. What am I insecure about? So then you have to look further and further, right? Did someone say something to me when I was younger? Did my mom not pay enough attention to me, or I didn't think she did? Whatever it is, you just go down this rabbit hole and you figure it out, right? And then at the end, I like to leave a little column there, or on the next page, whatever, and leave a space where I can write, how do I feel afterwards, okay? So after doing all this journaling and thinking about it, how do I feel now? So have I come up with a solution for it? Have I come up with a reason? Is it reasonable, Or, do I have to change my outlook about it? Do I need to look at, my insecurities and what they are in order for me to heal from this jealousy feeling that I get, right? Or is someone invoking that? So maybe I need to deal with that. So it just gives you options. It gives you options to heal. It gives you options to confront. It gives you options to change, change your perspective, right? Often, if we change our thoughts, our feelings will change. So this is one good way to look at it. So you really want to really do some deep work on it. It's not a short, kind of easy fix. You may go back to something many times, Maybe it's your fear, you lie, okay? So you lie to people you love. Why do I lie to people I love? That's not like me. It's not anything I believe in. It's not the way I was raised. Why do I do that, right? So you have to think about that. So you write down that you lie. Write down situations that you lied, and the people involved in these situations. So did the people influence your lying? Did the situation influence your lying? Or is it just habitual? So there's many different ways that you can look at it. And you can go on and on and on, right? And you do this until you feel that situation is exhausted for the day, right? And then, or for this time. So once it's exhausted, then you can move on, right? There may be, like I said, many times that you have to go back over a trait or over something that bothers you about yourself and really look at it in a new light, right? So shadow work is never done. We're always looking at ourselves. We're always hoping to improve who we are as a person, and we're always hoping to understand ourselves more. So self-awareness is huge. It's how you heal. It's how you practice spirituality. It's how you just become a better person in my eyes, okay? Many of us have, hurts and wounds that may never heal, but that's okay, we do our best, right? And as we work through life and we do all these other things to try to help ourselves, shadow work is just another tool to become more self-aware, and to be a better person, right? So use it as much or as little as you want. There's many ways you can do it. You can look at fears. You can look at, your traits. You can look at, many things, right? So why you feel a certain way, all kinds of things, okay? Are you mad? What are you mad about, So maybe you're mad at your genetics. So, what are you going to do about that, right? So you come up with these solutions that really can help you, right? So just changing your thoughts can change your feelings, okay? So do whatever you can. Do as much shadow work as you want. Keep a journal handy for shadow work. And as you complete one journal, move on to the next. You can read them over again. And don't be surprised if the same thing comes up over and over again. It can take many, many years to deal with something, okay? And you may never complete it. And that's not to worry about either, okay? So anyway, I want you to enjoy the process. It may be painful, but it will be rewarding, okay? If you need any help, please put your comments below. I will do what I can to help you or find you the information you need, okay? Thank you for being here with me, and bright blessings, my dear. Bye for now.